Previously on Two Past Midnight.
Currently, I outrank you. I don't want to step on your dick.
I mean, really, rank ain't meant much to this group for quite some time. My main objective is to find my son, but as far as those women and children, they've got zero chance of defending themselves. And so I think we're going to have to take it upon ourselves to figure out where they've gone.
I mean, just flip the coin. We don't know where they're at. We don't even know if they're in those two towns. They could have gone a whole nother direction. Once they hit that road, that trail went cold.
You know, if they got them tanks and they got vehicles, that means they got gas. Maybe we can get some gas for this damn Hummer. Like my daddy said, we can get two birds with one stone that way.
So what's your guys' plan?
Major, I appreciate that. Seems like just saved us from quite the encounter there. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know that I want to stick around here any longer and wait for the next raving marauders to come get us.
Yeah, if we stay here overnight, they'll probably come back and beat us in our sleep when we're not looking.
And Emmett, you're hell-bent on finding our prior group, right?
I'm hell-bent on not letting women and children go missing? Yeah. Yeah.
They're already missing. We've already screwed that up.
We gotta find them. We gotta know what happened.
Lead the way, because last I looked, it was raining death, and we had no clue where to go, so.
That's pretty much par for the course, ain't it, Cole?
Hoorah.
I'm glad we didn't have to shoot them people.
I'm sorry, Cole. What was that?
Cut that. So what exactly is your guys' plan? What are you guys doing? What is you're heading into evening now. What's your plan?
Emmett wants to go look for a bunch of kiddos.
Yep. So I guess as night falls, we're gonna get the heck out of here.
We gotta move.
I would like to take a split second to salute Major Winkler, in character, to basically just, hey, top notch, you didn't even draw a weapon.
Yeah, sniper round goes off. Major Winkler dies.
Captain Pearson, please don't salute the field. You know better.
Like I said.
Sorry, Brian.
He drops dead.
Rank don't matter much out here anymore.
It does to snipers.
Murph agrees.
All right, so who all's going then?
Everybody's going. We're going to drag lifeless and limbless and see what we can find.
I have limbs.
Prove it.
So you're going to carry him on a stretcher?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Who's carrying him?
The Major will take one side.
Emmett will take the other.
Well, Smitty can take the other, I think.
Okay.
Need your gun.
Yep.
Honestly, it's easier to carry a stretcher with 4 people.
Is that going to slow us down with 2 or speed us up with 4? What's the prognosis?
I mean, there's not official rules. You should be able to go 2 hexes per shift. I'm going to say whoever's carrying, it's a stamina roll, or it's only 1 hex.
I will not be carrying then.
I will be.
So it's going to be a stamina roll aided, whoever has the higher one aided by the lower one, basically. That seems reasonable, right, Jeremy?
Yeah. Well, here's the question, though. If there's 4 people carrying each
plus
part
3
of the stretcher, okay, that answers my question.
Yep. Looks like all 4 of us will have 4 carrying.
If we're going to do this, totally metagaming, if only one person's rolling stamina and they're only getting pluses based off of that, I shouldn't actually need anybody except technically a second person just because of physics.
Right, to balance the other. Okay, then the Major will help you because his recon and survival are garbage.
Right, so then that frees up everybody else to do whatever else, and my stamina roll does not change based off of plus whatever.
Okay.
Cole will begrudgingly lead north.
So you guys are headed north. Okay, so that gets me to where I'm going with this. I need a... So you're navigating. Someone roll me a d6. Actually, you know what? Before we do that,
We're not rolling north. We're rolling northwest. North, we already know, has terrible snow.
So we're going off-road.
okay, so you guys are going to go northwest from where you currently are?
Yes.
Okay.
Emmett's actually helping me draw on the map where we're going.
Okay, so Emmett's going to kind of mark it on the map, whatnot. Let me take you over to that map, just so you guys can see where you are. All right.
Are we assuming Harrison's doing the recon?
Yes.
Yes.
I've handed in my binoculars.
So you'll get a +2 from the binoculars. And nobody can aid you that's carrying the stretcher. Because basically the people carrying the stretcher, that's what they're doing, is carrying the stretcher. So survival, your plan is to go, you're right here. Yep. This 10 kilometers to the north and 10 kilometers to the northeast, right near Reds and Pulaski, right here. That's where the tanks were when you guys slept. The one directly to the north of you is where that house was, and it was like, yeah, all of that shit was all ash and whatnot. But your plan is to go northwest along the river, and then what? I mean, either way, that's your first move. Is okay. So roll. Let's see, which roll do we start with? So Harrison's keeping watch?
Correct.
Okay. And Cole is
Navigating.
Okay. So Cole, roll survival, and Harrison, roll recon with a +2 from the binoculars, and Emmett, roll stamina.
Can he also get a bonus for Doc being on watch?
Doc's carrying the stretcher, wasn't he?
No, that's Major and Emmett.
Sure. Yeah, +1. I'm fine with that. So +3.
In this platoon, the captain and the major are carrying the disabled.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
It's good leadership.
Yeah.
As it should be, yeah.
All right, so there's the survival roll. 1 success.
And you said +3?
Yes, +3.
Triple success.
Yeah. Get it.
Yes!
Get it, Harrison.
All right.
We're just going to drop the stretcher and leave
Murphy, right?
the buzzards.
I ain't gonna get us lost.
Emmett, roll me a d6. Or whoever, I don't care. If someone's rolling a d6 for weather, that's what it is.
Nose goes.
And actually, you needed to roll stamina anyway, right? So,
That's your weather roll.
still cloudy.
Double successes on the stamina.
Get it, Emmett.
Okay. So as you guys are going along, like I said, we're heading into the evening, and Harrison, like just ahead, you see a small village, right? And like, I mean, like an actual small village, not like Parjou size. There's probably like about 8 small houses in it. And you see it probably about a click out. And you can see that there's like guards. Like as you guys kind of stop and you look around, you can see that there are guards there. You know what I mean? Like civilian guards, basically armed with like hunting rifles, essentially patrolling the outskirts of these 8 little shacks. That's what you see. What do you want to do? It's like not marked on the map because it's a middle of nothing. You know what I mean?
Hold up, guys. I got guards out there. They look like civilians with the way they's dressed, and they got like hunting rifles. It looks like they're just protecting their area, but I think we need to be careful.
If this doesn't look like the people we're looking for, we can just skirt on around and avoid all this.
If they're locals, they may have intel, though, right?
They might.
Maybe they would have seen where your guys' friends have gone, right?
Who's going to talk to these guys? Because I don't speak Sputnik.
I mean, they don't either. They speak Polish.
That was Harrison, not Chris.
That was Doc, not Adam.
And I'm
Please don't cut
Batman.
that. Oh, that's funny. But no, I think it might be worthwhile trying to talk to them. Maybe they've got some information. And as long as we're not trying to take anything from them, they may be fine.
Cole does the "after you, sir," kind of just beckons with his hand and just does that.
I don't speak Polish. Do any of you speak Polish?
Murph says they might speak Russian or English. Cole should be able to get us communicating. Plus, y'all are carrying my ass. I don't think they'll see you as much of a threat.
Cole just laughs and says, "It's kind of what I figured. All right, let's head on in. Guys, make sure you cover me."
Doc, you want to trade places with me?
Sure. Yeah. I'll take the stretcher. Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Keep the stretcher close to me. It might gain a few of them sympathy points.
Should we go in with our hands up?
And our pants down. And Cole just starts walking towards the village.
You a strange man.
Cole heads in, rifle above his head, hands up. In both Russian and English, he just says,
Hold
"Hey."
on.
Oh,
Hold
sorry.
on. Hold
Sorry. I was flavoring it.
That's fine. Yeah.
Season. Some Tony Shashis. No, Major Winkler is like right there by Cole's side.
Right. No, I was going to move you guys to a map. Was all. Well, you know what? We'll just keep doing it theater in mind. Yeah, I mean, the first thing you see of the little village is, I mean, there are other buildings that look like they used to be there, like in the center of it. They've been like burned down or, destroyed in some fashion. And it's mostly the buildings in the outskirts of it. There's a small hill that seems to have like a watchtower to the north end of it. You guys are coming in from the south. But on the southern end, there's a small little house on the outskirt of this little village and a church that you can see with like a large steeple. And there's a little cemetery beside it and everything. And as you start getting closer and you said you have your hands up and whatever, like they notice you once you're a few 100 meters out. They have the rifles raised and...
For posterity, Major Winkler is not raising his hands. He's just walking normal.
That's fine. And all of a sudden, like, one of the townspeople, like, takes a shot up in the air. Like, not at you guys. Like, it's a very deliberate, like, just to kind of, I guess, hint for you to stop in the, language of warfare.
Warning shot. Major Winkler kind of looks over at Cole and he kind of puts his hands up in like the stop motion to the people with the rifles, and he's looking at Cole and he calls out, "We're Americans. We're just seeking intel. We don't want anything. Just trying to get some information." And kind of looks over at Cole and the guy and is trying to see if it requires interpretation.
Mm-hmm. You see, it's like two guys that are standing right there at this moment, and they, you can see a couple other people, and but these two guys are right there at the road, and the one guy talking to the other guy beside him, and that guy goes taking off into the church, right? And you can see a couple other people taking positions, like going prone, right, and like kind of taking cover behind whatever they happen to have near them, and the one guy starts walking towards you. As he gets closer, he's a relatively older man. Looks like he's in his 60s or so. But you're probably assuming that he might actually be a little bit younger than that, because this shit ages people pretty fast. And he comes walking out. He says, you say you're Americans?
Yes, sir.
Why are you here?
We're just passing through. We don't want anything from you. We're looking for a group of refugees that we think were maybe attacked or were trying to escape from a large Russian group or marauders, or I'm not entirely sure, but they had tracked vehicles, but this group would have been about, and he looks over at Cole. What was it, like 25? 15?
Yeah.
What was the number?
Mostly women and children. 24.
We're just looking for people.
Well, there are no people here. I mean, other than the people who live here.
I just didn't know if maybe you guys saw anything from your watchtower. You guys got a pretty good lay of the land. To the east, we lost them when we hit the road. We lost tracks. Didn't get a direction on them. Ken, we're just passing through, we're trying to help some people, and we just didn't know if maybe you could lead us in the right direction for that.
Who are these people that you said you're looking for?
They're actually your people. They're Polish refugees, and they were dependent on us to get them from point A to point B, and they got intercepted. It's kind of our fault. We feel kind of bad for them, and last thing we want to do is leave them to die. A couple of the guys that are with me have a conscience still, so hence the reason we're heading in the opposite direction to try to find them.
Jeremy, roll a persuasion roll, modified with a +1 from Cole.
Okay. Can I push it?
Yes, you can.
That was terrible.
Would you please?
I have to roll their. I have to roll their roll first anyway. But
No, okay.
But hold on. Okay, go ahead.
2 successes.
So he kind of looks at you and he says, "So you are looking for Poles? Listen, we've been having lots of problems here with marauders, a group of marauders. Some of them are in uniforms occasionally, but that means just a mismatch of people that will come and try to plunder our village. If you can help,
I am so excited.
if you can help us, perhaps we could have an exchange of information, tit for tat, as you say."
Absolutely. And if we're going to do this, if we're going to help you, do you guys have any gasoline? Because we actually have a derelict Humvee a little ways to the south that could help in this little adventure as well.
Mr. Cole, I believe you're Yul Brenner.
The card is literally called the Magnificent View.
There's 6 of us, right? There's 6 of us. I was already doing the math in my head. I'm like, there's 6 of us. It's not quite 7, but we can make it work.
The Magnificent View. That's the card.
Oh my god, dude! Like I was so excited already. Oh, this is amazing.
We're doing my favorite Final Fantasy side quest.
This is awesome. So, let's do it. I'm for it.
My name is Alex Wozniak. If will you come with me? I can. And he's like starts leading you back into the village.
I give the all clear sign to the guys and tell them to follow suit.
All right, to the map that I've been making while I was over and you guys were doing other shit. I have not put you guys on the map yet, but you're coming in from...
That is a cool looking village.
Right?
Oh my goodness. As again, you've outdone yourself.
Right about here. I mean, I didn't make this map. I was just structuring it while other shit was going on. Because I kind of knew this card was coming, so I was like, I'm going to prep it just in case.
I'm so fucking excited. I was legit this week looking for like Western RPGs because Brian put that bug in my ear and I was searching them out, and this is perfect timing.
Just so you know, somebody still dies here.
Oh, totally. Yeah, someone still dies here.
More than anything, I want to be up in that tower with the sniper rifle.
Whoa.
You're dead.
Dude, do not even get up in
dead.
arms. You
Walk
are legit
yourself up there.
paralyzed.
There's a church. Emmett will be right at home.
The body's the temple. The church is everywhere you are.
Damn, that was quick.
Oh, man.
By the way, just for posterity's sake, Harrison's an A agility, B range combat.
That's really fucking good, actually.
He can shoot.
We should totally put him up in the watchtower. Yeah. Cole, what is your agility and ranged?
A and a B.
A and a B?
Yep.
That's also
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
So I guess that'd be a coin flip between you guys, or you guys figure it out.
I do whatever Miss Cole tells me to do.
So he starts leading you guys in, and it was like beside this building to the south that the one guy was, stationed, another guy was stationed here, and somebody else went into this church, and like up here to the north, you can see this tower I was talking about that looks out. See it?
Kind of looks like a prison camp, too.
It's a village that got blown to shit. That's all it is. I mean, maybe it was a prison camp at some point in history, so who knows? So yeah, so you guys start going into the village. He introduces you to people that are around, I guess, and basically right now there's about 6 of them that are on watch. You know what I mean? Like you can see that there's a couple of them to the north. There's a guy on the tower. You can assume there's probably another one on the northwest, and then there were a couple guys down here. But all in all, you'd assume there are about 6 of them on watch right now, and that's probably about a third of the people right here. So it's not all men. It's men and women that are kind of, watching over this place. But as I said, they have, hunting rifles, and that's about it. You can see a couple kids here, children.
So they're going to appreciate our firepower.
Yeah. And Wozniak, Alex leads you in, and you see another man come out from the church. And it's a preacher, actually. So I'm assuming you guys are up here near the church now. And he says, "Hello, my name is Father Robert. Alex tells me that you're going to help."
So yeah, Bob, we will hopefully get this cleared out of whatever hostilities here, and then maybe it'll find out that these marauders are actually the people we're looking for to save the group that was with us prior. So whatever we can do to help, we're more than willing.
We would definitely appreciate that. Every few days or so, or sometimes they'll go a couple weeks, and they'll come in and steal whatever food we have, or whatever weapons they can find, or water that we've been able to get. Just whatever supplies they need, they take, and they'll leave us with some.
How long's it been since they came back?
It's been a couple days. So, I mean, they might go a week sometimes at the most, but it's been a little bit.
They on foot, or are they driving when they come in?
On foot.
Mm-hmm.
They'll usually try to sneak in the middle of the night, and they'll assault, kind of like hit and run tactics. So they don't necessarily come in you know what I mean, like in mass. They'll come in small groups and kind of do guerrilla style hits. That's basically what he describes.
So we looking for people, or are we looking for gorillas? I'm confused here.
No, it's people. I'm just saying they use guerrilla tactics.
It's guerrilla people.
Yeah.
You bastards! You damn crazy fools! You blew it all.
You damn
out.
dirt.
And we've just addressed games altogether.
I mean, that's partly why Alex here fired off the warning shot. We use that to, if we spot them coming in before, they get too close, we do that to warn everyone else that they're here. A few of the houses have basements, and we'll hide the children down there.
If you set up defensive positions there, and probably down that road, you could have good intersecting fields of fire.
Right.
And you'd be able to ambush them when they come in or when they cross that area.
Right. I mean, that's why we have someone in the tower, and then the building to the northwest there. We have somebody posted over there always. And then in the steeple on the church, we'll always have someone up there. And then watching the road over here to the eastern side of the south entrance into town. So we try to cover all 4 cardinal directions.
They look like they could be bolstered a little bit. This is the player narratively adding the fact that he has the ability to build stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
They could be fortified, and we could give you, if you give me some people to help, I can show them how to build better palisades and better defenses, and we can build up some of these sandbag walls to give better defenses to your defenders.
That'd be great. I mean, we're just kind of, at this point, using what we have and just going from there, but that would be wonderful. Wonderful.
Murph is like, are you fucking kidding me? They've got a watchtower, a steeple, all places I could shoot from, and I'm fucking laying.
All the times you talked about high points when we're standing in a flat prairie. And here they are. Here's your high points.
Emmett, God definitely has a sense of humor.
Someone roll me a d6 for weather. I guess that was evening, but if you're stopping, then you guys could. So you're gonna try to help them.
Oh no, no, Cole.
We
why?
have cover.
Yeah, that's fair. At least we have like indoor spaces we can sleep in.
Yep. All right. Well,
But we also lose any ability to see.
That's also true.
so as the rest of the evening, you guys are helping them set up defensive perimeters pretty much for the rest of the evening shift. Kind of posting them. You tell you what. You tell me. You got 4 guys. Where do you want them to go? 4 civilians with rifles.
Oh, I was going with the
Actually, 3. 3 civilians is kind of what the rotation is. But
I was going with the logistician, which is when building a base, you can roll command instead of any listed skill, but only if you have help by at least one person. And defenses takes 1 day per hex and requires basic tools.
start doing defenses where? You tell me which hex.
Defenses, this burned out building to the east, because you said they had one guy set up there, right? Or actually, why not this front building that's not blown up before the church, and then we'll fortify that one because it's the most structurally sound building that they have right now.
I mean, it's going to take a day to do that. So, all right. So we're going into the night shift at this point. Like, so what would you be doing for the rest of the evening? Heading into the night. What's anybody else doing?
Where are you going to lay Murph down? With the villagers?
Oh, you can bring him in here. Bring him in here. Father Robert says bring him into the church.
That's funny.
Right? It's awesome.
Isn't he Catholic?
Yeah, isn't he
Yeah.
Catholic? This is a Catholic church.
He carries the St. Christopher medal. We've already established that.
He's not very happy with God right now.
By the way, I was making a very specific joke when I said cardinal directions. Nobody laughed.
Oh, nice.
Like the Padre was trying to be funny, and nobody got it.
I did get that, but you said no more joking, so I let it go.
I said no more bad jokes.
My point exactly.
GM is provided. That's why we didn't laugh. It was a bad joke.
Hey, Padre, you got any morphine?
No, I don't. I don't have any morphine. Sorry. If we had morphine at some point here, they probably would have stolen it.
And Murph's going to ask that every time.
I know, and it's not going to get annoying at all.
Yeah, it's super common for priests to like just walk around
With
with
morphine.
vials of morphine.
Yeah.
Totally common.
Or like random Polish dudes that just like random Poles
right.
to be like, yeah, I got morphine. Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any morphine, but I do have codeine. Is that okay?
So it's my riff on, you remember it was like Die Hard 3 or whatever, when he wants the aspirin because he's hungover?
That's quite a leap from aspirin to morphine.
Murph just wants morphine or Percocet or Vicodin.
He might have a problem.
He does have a problem.
Aside
He is-
from being paraplegic.
Well, I meant substance abuse problem, but
Well, he wants to be in a nice cloudy fog until he can move.
He has severely underused tap shoes.
All right, so he moves Murph into the church. Yeah, and it's kind of interesting that like this, it seems like it hasn't really been messed with too much. You know what I mean? Like it's, for some reason, the Marauders haven't really fucked with it. You know?
I was curious about that on the map, actually.
What do you mean?
That the church looks intact.
Yeah, I mean, well, so are some of the houses on the outskirts too. It's just the ones in the center that are all burned up and fucked up. Like someone came down the road and fucked this shit up. But
Maybe they had a little bit of respect.
maybe. So yeah. So what are the rest of you guys doing? Cole, Emmett, Harrison.
Cole wants to look into the tower and the sniper rifling.
Okay. Do you want to go up into the which tower? Where do you want to go?
You said they had a lookout tower type thing.
To northeast,
Yeah.
right there. If you want to go up there, that's fine.
I would like to go up there.
Okay, that's fine.
I would like to take the sniper rifle with me, and I also have the binoculars.
Okay. Yeah. As you walk through the town, you kind of see like what Alex had described to you too. You know, you see like you'll see a couple kids like just kind of like hiding behind stuff and like looking at you, and then they'll run off as soon as you like make eye contact with them, and they'll scurry off and duck inside of one of the houses that's still standing. As you make your way to the tower, you see that there's a woman on the top floor of it. It's like 3 stories up, basically. And she kind of looks over to the edge at you, kind of sneers at you, and ducks back into the tower and keeps, looking out.
Got room up there for one more?
I must. If you must, you must.
I don't know that I must, but I believe you guys are the ones asking for help here.
So yes, you get to the top of the tower, and she's probably, yet again, she might just look older than she actually is, but she looks like probably mid-40s. Her hair is pulled back in a ponytail, just to kind of keep it out of her face, and yeah, I mean, it looks like she lives in a town that looks like this shithole. Emmett, what are you doing?
Rude.
I mean, the town looks like a shithole. It does.
After Emmett moved Murph inside, noticing the tower up top, he's going to move up to the top of that tower with the other person standing watch and set up the 240 up at the top of the church.
Okay.
Attaboy.
All right, so you go up to the top of the steeple with a 240. As you're walking through the chapel, though, you see Murph. He's kind of like off to the, if you were in the audience, right-hand side of the pulpit, and like behind the pulpit is where the door that goes up to the tower is. And Father Robert like points it out. It's like, oh, it's over there. And what kind of points you up there? When you get up there, don't let Frederick give you too much shit.
Does he at least speak English? Somewhat?
No, he does not speak English.
All
I
right.
told him you were coming up. So you get to the top of the stairs, and the stairs are kind of rickety. You know what I mean? Like it seems like they've been somewhat maintained, but, there aren't a lot of building materials around to repair, nails and, old boards and shit in the last, few years or so. So you get up there and you see this kid, right? Essentially like early 20s. And he kind of looks over at you. And like, even though he looks like he's physically in his early 20s, there's a look in his eyes that's a lot older. Kind of looks over at you and like spits off to the side and keeps looking back out. And I'm assuming you start setting up the 240. Harrison, what are you doing?
Major Winkler, sir, where would you like to put me?
Harrison, if you there's a building on the northwest side of town. You see the tower, right?
Roger that.
All right, you go straight west of that tower, and you post up in that building on the other side and fortify that position. All right, I'm gonna try fortifying this position, and when I'm done with it, I'm gonna go around and make sure that they've got better defenses at all of those guard locations. So you go up there and you lend them a hand for now.
Yes, sir. Will do. I'll go help make the position a little bit better.
All right, see what you can do.
Roger that. So Harrison's going to make his way over to the northwest building.
Yeah.
Actually going to walk kind of slow through and just checking out the devastation of the village.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it looks like it's pretty old devastation. You know what I mean? Like, it's not... doesn't look recent, you know? Looks like it's just kind of been this way for a while now. And same thing, you'll see, like, a couple kids kind of watching you from the shadows and make eye contact with them. They kind of take off and, like, scurry into a little doorway.
He waves at everybody he sees.
As you're walking through, you see this old woman standing there with a hunting rifle. She just watches you walk through from her porch on this little small building just south of the tower.
He waves to her. Howdy, ma'am.
She just stands there holding her hunting rifle and looking at you.
He gives her the thumbs up and keeps going.
So we're flipping her off? That's what...
Wait.
No.
Dost thou bite thy thumb at me? No, sir. I bite my thumb, but not at thee.
I do bite my thumb, but not at thee, sir. Oh my god. So you make your way into this other building, and Alex would have told you that Jacek is posted up on the second story of this building, pretty much like in the corner where I have him right now, and watching that direction. So you get up there. Jacek Burkowski introduces himself to you. He's like, "Oh, hello, I am Jacek. You must be one of the Americans."
Hi, Jacek. My name's Dale Harrison.
Hello, Adele Harrison. How are you?
Well, pretty good considering all this. How are you guys holding up?
Oh, not good at all. No. Are you good shot?
I'm not bad. I used to do a lot of hunting as a kid.
What kind of animals did you hunt? Did you hunt rabbit?
Sometimes. Rabbit, squirrel, deer.
Squirrel? You eat squirrel too? Oh yes, and deer. How about moose? Do you like moose? Do you hunt moose?
We don't have many moose where I'm from, but I had moose for the first time a couple days ago. It was actually pretty good.
It is really good. Yes, moose is very good, very good. Well, welcome.
Well, thank you. Let's try to make this position a little bit better defense, and give us a little bit of cover so that we can pick people off when they come in. I was being humble. I'm actually a pretty damn good shot, so I'll get your back, Jacek.
Okay, do you see out there to the north, about 40, 50 meters out? Do you see that old rusted car?
Yes, sir.
Do you see that beer can sitting on the old rusted car?
I see it.
Can you shoot the beer can on the old rusted car?
Can you?
Well, I mean, there's only one beer can. If one of us shoots it, I was giving you first shot, trying to be nice. Would you like me to shoot at it?
No, I'll take me a shot.
It's a -2 for darkness.
You tested me. I got it. All right, so regular range with a -2.
Mm-hmm.
One success.
Yeah, so you shoot the beer can. And I was like, "Oh, you are a good shot. Very good shot. Very good shot, Harrison. Good shot, Dale." Okay, I am okay with you being here now. I just wanted to make sure that you could shoot.
I understand. You thought I was full of shit.
I mean, it happens. People come in very full of shit. Would you like to see a picture of my girlfriend?
Yeah, of course.
Well, all right. And he like reaches in, and we cut away back over to Winkler. You're there with Alex working on this, on the barricade, like reinforcing that building to the south. And all of a sudden it starts raining. Like the sun's gone down, it's dark, and it just starts fucking coming down. You guys can only see probably about 50 meters out from where you are because of the rain and the darkness together.
Who has the night vision?
Not it.
I thought you had it.
Nobody does.
I had it at one point. I didn't know if it was getting disseminated. I just didn't want to be the guy who takes everything.
That was actually inaccurate. You can see 50 meters because of the darkness and the rain and everything. Oh, yeah.
I guess I also have the night vision goggles, so I will periodically toss them on and just make a quick look around, seeing if anything pops.
Okay.
Although they're charged, I'm trying not to be wasteful.
Right. And so you're up there with Claudia. And same thing, the rain's coming down. She's kind of just sitting there. She lights a cigarette. Kind of smoke from it drifts off into the rain. Makes it dissipate. Why don't you give me a roll, Winkler, with a +1. And a -2. So cumulative -1.
Cumulative -1 for...
Recon.
Oh, okay. Nothing.
Okay.
Was that? I'm assuming that was passive.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you're working there with Alex and working on this barricade. And all of a sudden, you take a rifle butt, just bam, on the back of your head. Like you happen to be leaning down to like pick something up, like some of the sandbags while you're working. And all of a sudden, bam, a rifle butt hits you in the back of the head. Your helmet will absorb some of the damage.
I do not have a helmet.
Then it won't. You take 3 points of damage as you get whacked in the back of the head with this rifle butt. And as you like kind of get knocked prone, you roll over and look up, and like Alex is standing there with the rifle, and he starts to like put his hands up, and you notice that there are 12 men there with AKs. But they appear to be not in uniforms. And what do you do? I'm just using these guys because that way I can distinguish between civilians.
So he's in the room, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Or so how many are in his immediate?
6, and a couple more guys outside. You saw them.
There are 6 in the room that snuck up on him.
Well, one guy clubbed him in, and the other guys came in. Yes.
Okay. Fuck it. He's gonna roll with the hit and draw his sidearm and shoot the guy that shot him or clubbed him.
All right, let's go to initiative then. Hold on. It's not exactly how I thought this was gonna go, but all right.
Jeremy's going for a half dozen characters now.
They crossed the line. It was like he was ready to talk down the people that had not acted violently, but motherfucker sucker punched him.
Yep, I got you.
Do we know if these are, or sorry, does he know, are these regular villagers that are attacking him?
Does Harrison or Murphy know this? He has absolutely no idea.
Fair point.
So you're going to go to draw your sidearm is what you're doing.
Yeah, dude fucking cracked him in the back of the head. Fuck that.
All right, cool. All right, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and we're going to see how this plays out. And here we go, into combat. Oh, shit, there you go. You're apparently first in the initiative order.
Yeah, so like he gets cracked in the head, and he rolls forward and kind of drops prone on his back and draws his sidearm and shoots at the guy that cracked him in the head.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to push it. 1 success.
Roll me a d6 for hit location.
3.
That's chest. And what's the damage on that?
Damage is 1. Damage is 1.
Okay. All right. So, bam, you hit him in the chest. Yeah, that means he has to roll for coolness under fire.
Fire, Alex, fire!
And he fails his coolness under fire. So that group is suppressed. This one right here. Number 1.
Okay.
There you go. So they drop prone and they're suppressed. And next. So you guys hear the gunshots. That's the one that's suppressed. That was really fucking lucky.
Woo!
Harrison. Or not Harrison, I'm sorry. Murphy, you hear gunshots coming from you hear a pistol go off from the other little building.
Hey, what's going on, guys? You guys hear that gunshot?
Cole, you're up.
I don't know what I can do. So Cole will leave the sniper rifle and start he's going to head through town.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's a movement to get down out of this thing.
Yeah, it would be a fast action. It'd basically be both of your actions to get down to the first floor is basically what it'll be.
And then can I do a mobility to get another move? Or is that it?
No, because it's indoors. So no, you can't. It's, yeah, the best you can do is use both your actions to get down to the first floor. Because you can only move from one zone to another in the...
Good enough.
Okay, it's Doc's turn. Doc moves over to the doorway and draws his firearm. Number 4, he moves and goes to take a shot at Doc. Takes a shot. Well, Doc has to roll to see if he's suppressed. So he's not suppressed. And that's it. Number 3, that's the same guy that's in here with you guys. They're gonna open up on you know what? Let's roll for it. Low is gonna be Winkler, high is gonna be Alex, because Alex is standing. Alex. Same thing. They miss like crazy. And number 2 is this guy to the south here. He moves over and starts flanking around that building. Harrison.
When you guys get attacked, do they usually come from multiple directions, or they just all come in a group?
It depends. They change it up.
All right, you stay here. Keep watch at this corner. I'm going to go see what's going on. And he's going to go down.
One action will get you down to the first floor, and then you can move one more hex to like almost get out, basically, in one direction or another. That's it.
Okay.
There we go. Number 8, guy up in the tower with you, Emmett. He moves over and takes a shot at the guy that's moving in on the cemetery. Ooh, nice. That guy is now suppressed. The guy that was moving into the south along the cemetery is now suppressed. Murphy, what do you want to do? Anything?
He just yells to Doc, "Make sure you cover the door, Doc. Hey, Pastor Robert, is there a back entrance to this place?"
Yes, there is. Number 5, that would be your buddy, Jeremy.
Winkler had called out for him to shoot.
I know.
What he does with that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm adjusting his modifiers is the problem for being in the same hex with a hunting rifle and everything. Nothing. So he takes a shot, pop, but misses. Emmett.
Emmett will see young blood up in the tower with him. Start firing at the group heading into the cemetery. He will then pull the 240 in that direction and open up.
Okay, so you're opening up on these guys that are prone. The fact that they're prone is negated by your elevation, so that's not going to modify it. So it should just be a -2 for darkness. That's a hit. Do you want to push that roll, Lenny? Because you can, and re-roll everything but the 1 success and the 1. But if you get another 1, the weapon jams.
That's right. So what I will do is I want to re-roll everything except my success. I will burn one of my special tokens to re-roll that 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to get to re-roll the... What is that? I'm re-rolling...
D10 and 4d6. So 1d10 and 4d6.
All right, here we go.
And we're going to stop right there. We're stopping. Don't re-roll the rest of that yet.
I didn't roll anything.
You're a son of a bitch, Adam. Oh, man. Oh, that's exciting.
And yet again, I hate you, Adam.